Texas fans going to cuss me out for this one, even though what I'm about to say is true. Reality check, reality check, reality check. Texas Longhorns fans, it's 2025, not 2005. I just want y'all to know that. Y'all done came to the SEC and y'all acting the fool. Y'all don't know how to act. I mean, damn. Yo daggone Texas Longhorns hasn't done nothing in 20 years. And y'all out here talking like y'all Alabama, like y'all Georgia, like y'all Ohio State, like y'all been one of the best teams the past 5 or 10 years when you have been nothing more than mediocre. You should be used to it by now. That's why everybody call y'all the We Back program. You back every year. Now I know the last 2 years has been good to y'all. But the fact of the matter is, no matter how good the past 2 years have been good to you, you ain't won a damn thing. Now you in the SEC. Well, you ain't gonna win nothing. Yeah, you won a bunch of regular games. You made it to the playoff. All for nothing. It didn't get you nothing. Going to the playoff, winning all these games, that don't even get you bragging rights. If you ain't win the conference, you ain't win a national championship, you ain't got nothing to talk about. You had a good season. Congratulations. You had a better season than my Alabama Crimson Tide. Congratulations. But guess what? Both of us ended the season empty-handed. But you out here talking trash about Ohio State, the defending national champions, like they just didn't win the national championship a few months ago. You talking like you won it. Well, you ain't won nothing since Vince Young, 2005. Absolutely nothing. But you out here talking big, like you big and bad. As I said, nothing more than mediocre. Come on, Texas Longhorns fans. Get up to speed. Live in reality. Y'all trying to ride beef over the fantasy land. Acting like you stuck in a time machine. You're not. Come on now. Texas fans all up in my comment section talking a whole lot of trash. So I decided to respond to a select few comments. So here we go. This comment is coming from Mr. W4 Yig, YIG, however you want to say it. But anyway, OIC saying was originated at Alabama, so you got a soft spot in your heart for him, huh, KB? Brother got through for 40 yards last year, and you want me to believe he's going to beat a seasoned Texas defense? Stop it, bro. I don't give a damn who their wide receivers are. The QB is running for his life. Look, KB, I know you're upset about Texas coming to the big bad SEC, excelling and carrying it on his back into the playoff in their first year in the conference. Look, bro, Texas will win this game. Both defenses will be ahead of the offenses, and I'll bet you $1,000, $1,000, Arch is better than whoever they decide to start at quarterback. First of all, I don't have a soft spot in my heart for Julian Saban. I do not. Julian Saban didn't do nothing for my Alabama Crimson Tide. Julian Saban was on Alabama campus for all of 2 weeks. Nick Saban retired and he transferred. So why would I have a soft spot, for him? And then you tell me he threw for 40 yards last year and he going to be going up against a seasoned defense. I don't give a damn. It's about more than Julian Saban. It's about everybody on the offensive side of the ball for Ohio State, not just one guy. All right? Then you say you don't give a damn who they wide receivers is. You better. I know you know who Jeremiah Smith is. I know y'all held him to one catch for 3 yards. I know that. But what happened? You still lost. That's why I say it ain't about just one player. It's about the whole team. It's about the entire offense and the entire defense, not just one player. They didn't need Jeremiah Smith to beat y'all. And probably won't this year either. So you keep riding on that. I'll go on. I'm upset because Texas came into the big bad SEC and excelling and carrying it on their backs in the playoff in their first year in the conference. Well, guess what? As I recall, Tennessee made the playoff. As I recall, Georgia made the playoff. And I recall, Texas made the playoff. And guess what? All of them left the playoff empty-handed. So how did you carry the SEC on your back when it was 3 teams from the SEC that made the playoff? Now, I know you went farther than Georgia, and I know you went farther than Tennessee. But guess what? Just like Alabama, you ended up with the same thing that everybody else in the conference ended up with. Nothing. Nothing. Ain't but one team in the entire conference in the season with something of anything of any significance, and that was those Georgia Bulldogs with the SEC championship. That's it. They the only one that ended the season with something to talk about. Nobody else. So Texas fans, what are you talking about? When it comes to conference championships anyway, I don't know how long you was in the daggone Big 12, that weak-ass conference, but you didn't win but 4 conference championships the whole time you was there. And before 2023, the last time you won a Big 12 conference championship was 1996. Come on, man. But y'all talking like y'all somebody. Man, this is crazy. And you talking about you a better $1,000 that Arch Manning have a better game than Julian Sain or whoever they starting quarterback is. As I done told you, it ain't about the quarterbacks. It's about the entirety of the team. I have no doubt that Arch Manning can have a better game than Julian Sain or whoever they quarterback will be. I have no doubt about that. That don't mean you're going to win the game. He can come out and throw for 1,000 damn yards in one game. But if you lose, it don't matter. It don't matter. So y'all keep riding high and celebrating having Arch Manning and thinking he gonna be this Heisman Trophy winner. He may very well be, but he ain't yet. So y'all keep putting it on him. It don't matter if he do win the Heisman. That's not a team award. That's not a national championship. That's an individual award. Until Texas can get some of these championships right here and conference championships right here, you are nothing. Nothing. You're a 20-year-old celebrating. Man, it's crazy. You celebrating a national championship from 20 years ago. And you still talking the same way as you did 20 years ago. Times have changed. I'm going to tell you. You know how many things that been invented since Texas last won a national championship? When y'all won a national championship, the iPhone wasn't even invented. Shit, I don't even know if the Android was invented. Come on, man. Stop it, man. Y'all sound stupid. Shit. Last time y'all, back in 2005 when y'all won a national championship, hell, YouTube probably wasn't even invented. It's crazy. But y'all up here talking like y'all been winning national championships on a consistent basis when you ain't won not a one since 2005. Man, shut up. Next comment. Who is that? And Andrew Wade. Anyway, 2 days ago, I think you said the same thing. Oh, no. It was written 2 days ago. Okay. I think you said the same thing last year, Black. No way Texas can go into Michigan, the defending national champion, and beat them in their own house. Y'all won 31-12. Texas has the #1 defense in the country. Yes, Texas took a hit at O-line. The O-line this year all got significant playing times last year. We are solid at wide receiver, running back, tight end, and quarterback. Texas held Jay Smith to 1 catch for 3 yards. Texas have a better team this year than they did last year. Texas 38, Ohio State 16. You out your rabbit ass mind. Yeah, I did say the same thing last year. I did say y'all wouldn't go to Ann Arbor and beat the defending national champion, who was Michigan at that time. I said y'all wouldn't beat them at their house, and y'all did it. Congratulations. What did it get you? Again, not a damn thing. Nothing. So you can hang your hat on that too. Anyway, Texas got the #1 defense in the country. I don't know where you got that from. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Because I just did a daggone video today. According to Pro Football Focus, Alabama got the #1 defense. Texas got the #2 defense. So I don't know where you're getting your information. I can tell you where I got my Pro Football Focus. So I ain't going to dispute it because a lot of these ranking outlets, they have different rating systems. So I ain't going to say in some of those rating systems that Texas don't have the #1 defense. But Pro Football Focus says it's Alabama. Anyway, y'all took a hit at O-line. Yeah, you did. Like you lost 4 starting offensive linemen. So you fail to say that. You just say you took a hit. How about 4 starting offensive linemen? Gone. Come on, man. You're solid at wide receiver, running back, and quarterback. Well, I tell you what, I can guarantee you your wide receiver room ain't better than Ohio State's. They got the best wide receiver in all of college football. I do know that, and they got Cardinal Tate coming back. Texas held Jeremiah Smith to 1 catch, 3 yards last year. Yes, they did. But guess what? Texas still lost. As I said, they didn't need Jeremiah Smith for y'all bums. Texas will have a better team this year than they did last year. Okay. Maybe they will, but that's yet to be seen. I doubt it. And you try 31-16, you really done bump your head. You think y'all gonna go in there and beat Ohio State by 22 points in their house? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So I gave you the attention that you was looking for. All right, Billy Bull 291. All you guys hating on Texas is funny. No matter what Texas record is, people will talk about Texas. You guys hate Texas for no reason. Most of the teams in the SEC have been there for over 50 years and still haven't reached what Texas did in year 1. Okay, we ain't hating on Texas. We just telling you the truth about Texas. They ain't done a damn thing in 20 years. Okay. We don't hate Texas. Most of the teams in the SEC have been there for over 50 years and they still haven't reached what Texas did last year. What did Texas do last year? Come on, man. Go to the playoffs? That's all they did. Alabama did that several times. Come on, man. Georgia did that. Come on now. Who else? Alabama, Georgia, LSU. Man, come on now. That's 3 teams right off the top of my head that did that. And if you want to talk about championships, Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Auburn, all 5 of them that won a national championship since y'all won y'all last one in 2005. I think I left out somebody. Alabama, Georgia, LSU, Auburn. Did I leave out anybody? Hey, hell, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Since Texas last won their championship in 2005, Alabama done won 6 of them. Georgia done won 2. LSU done won 2. I think Florida won 2. I think Florida probably won 2. Come on, man. Y'all stop. Ohio State done won 2. The team you finna get ready to play. Why does anybody in the SEC need to hate on on Texas? You did something in year 1 that you say teams that have been in the SEC 50 years haven't done. Yeah, you lost to the same team twice. You did that. You lost to the same team in the same conference twice. Congratulations. That's what you did. Oh, man. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's keep it moving. Who is this? Drell, whatever your name, Hastings? Anyway, far as Bama is concerned, being back is good enough to beat a Gump in his own crib. Now, ain't that right, little daddy? Oh, yeah. Being back, when it comes to Alabama, we ain't never went nowhere, baby. I can tell you that right now. And you talking about good enough to beat a Gump in his own crib? Well, as I recall, didn't Alabama come to Austin and beat Bevo in his own crib? And y'all was saying y'all was back? Come on, man. Like I said, being back for Texas is Alabama coming in their crib and beating them in 2022. Being back is just good enough to lose to the same team twice in the same year. Come on, man. Being good enough is not winning a damn thing in 20 years. Come on, man. As I said, being back is good enough to win 4 conference championships in the weak-ass Big 12. As long as y'all was in the Big 12, and as weak as it was, you couldn't win but 4 conference championships. Come on, man. Come on, man. That is crazy. You know how many conference championships Alabama done won in the past freaking, well, we'll just say in the past freaking 10 years? Let's go back. 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, 20. We done won 6. Double y'all. Well, almost double. You won 4. But we done won 6 in the past 10 years. Man, come on. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. So, if I miss one, y'all let me know. 15, 16, 18, 20, 21, and 23. Yeah, 6 up. But guess what? Man, y'all done lost y'all mind. That's what being back for Texas means. Getting beat by the same team twice. You know, not winning a damn thing. Having Alabama come into Austin and beat you. Boy, y'all sorry as hell. I just want you to know. Anyway, keep it moving. I ain't gonna stay on these comments long. This fool right here, Mark had a couple of comments. Mark says, where you at, Mark? That he said, I'm still mad because Texas made Nick Saban retire. Are you serious? And this goes on to a couple of more comments. But he say Texas made Nick Saban retire. Well, get in line. You got Georgia fans saying they made Nick Saban retire. You got Michigan fans saying they made Nick Saban retire. Hell, both of those programs got a better case than Texas fans. I tell you that right now. Didn't Alabama beat Texas for a national championship in 2009? And then the very next time they met, Alabama beat their ass again in 2022. And then y'all got a win in 2023. Yeah, I believe that happened. I believe that happened. Y'all done lost y'all daggone mind. Y'all done lost y'all mind. This man, y'all beat Nick Saban the second game of the year, I believe. And he went on to coach that whole entire season and won the conference championship and went to the playoffs. You know that? And then he coached the whole next season, and then he decided to retire. But yet Texas fans say they retired him. Get in line with that comment. Get in line. Moving on. Who is this? Mark had another comment. We all know Saban loses to Colt in 2009 to back up Gilbert, who had Texas within 3 points with 4 minutes left in the game, with 3 interceptions, was trash. And loses to Quinn Ewers in 2023. Didn't even need Quinn in 2022. Everyone knows Texas won that game with the safety. Come on, man. You can do better. Saban versus Texas is 0-1. Saban versus Texas starting quarterbacks is 0-1. Man, you should slap your damn self. You should slap yourself. Okay. We all know Saban loses to Colt in 2009. Lies. That ain't what the scoreboard said. You know what's the bad part about it? Colt started the game. He didn't finish because he was brittle as hell. But he started the game. So guess what? When you look in the book, when you look in the record books, 2009 national championship game, who is it going to say as the starting quarterback? Colt McCoy. That's who is going to say the starting quarterback. He lost. He lost. Can't nobody help because Texas quarterback brittle as hell. Okay, then you want to bring up 2022. You didn't need Quinn Ewers. Evidently you did. You lost. You lost. You want to bring up a safety. Did the ref see a safety? They reviewed it and everything. Took them 10 damn minutes. They didn't see a safety. You just a fan. You don't know the rules. Come on, man. Just because you think it's a safety, your opinion don't matter. That's all I know. You lost the game. Stop making excuses. And it, just like the 2009 national championship, in that game, you look in the record books. Who's it going to say the starting quarterback? Quinn Ewers. Can't nobody help Dallas Turner knock the mullet off his ass. I ain't seen Quinn Ewers with that mullet since Dallas Turner hit his ass. Put his ass out the game. Help medic! Had him laying on his back. Come on, man. Laying on his damn back like a French home Friday night. Help medic. Damn shame. Man, y'all didn't go somewhere else with y'all emotional thoughts, man. And you talking about Gilbert was trash. Not in that game he wasn't. But he still lost. It don't matter. You can blame Colt McCoy getting hurt. You can blame Quinn Ewers getting hurt. I don't give a damn. You can even blame all the losses you done took since Steve Sarkisian being there. Being a damn drunk when he was at USC. Maybe he drunk on the sideline with y'all. Come on, man. Talk about it. Stop it, man. You making yourself look like a damn fool with dumb excuses. Keep it going. Jimi Hendrix. Or Jim Hendrix. Yeah. When we kicked his ass in Alabama, I guess he talking about Nick Saban. That was the beginning of the season to retire. Alabama had a great run. It's over. This is the Texas era. You turds haven't made the playoff in 2 years and you won't make it this year. Alabama is a second tier team, far behind Texas, Georgia, and Ohio State. Alabama is a second tier team. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you like this. We still better than y'all. What that make y'all? I know you made the playoff. And for your dumb ass to say Alabama ain't made the playoffs in 2 years. Alabama done been to the playoff more than any other college football program there is. Alabama got the most national championships in the playoff era just like they do the BCS era. They just would like for you to know that. How many Texas got? Texas ain't been to the playoff but 2 times in the playoff era. And guess what? Each time they ended with nothing but disappointment. Just like you to ended with disappointment the past 20 years. As I said, the past 2 years done been good to y'all. But you're still empty-handed. You're celebrating winning nothing. You're celebrating getting put out the playoff. That's what you're celebrating. That's what you happy about. Y'all just happy just making it to the playoff. Oh, that's good enough. Come on, man. Stop, man. You stop it, man. But anyway, you say we had a great run. Man, we won 9 games with a first-year head coach. When Steve Sarkisian got the Texas, how many games y'all won? I believe it was like 5. Come on, man. Stop it. You couldn't even make a bowl game in his first year. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's the Texas era. If it's the Texas era, you would have a national championship. You ain't got nothing. How many times I got to tell you that? The Texas era. The Texas era was in 2005, 20 years ago. As I said, just from the SEC, Florida, LSU, Georgia, Alabama, multiple national championships. Ohio State from the Big Ten, multiple national championships. Michigan even got a national championship. Come on, man. Florida State, Clemson got 2 of them, multiple 2. Notice, no Texas. I didn't mention Texas. But in your mind, it's the Texas era. Like I said, y'all riding Bevo to damn Fantasy Island. Because that's what you living on. A damn fantasy island. You crazy. Matter of fact, you're living in a fantasy world with that dumb ass comment. Keep it moving. Darryl Brown. Darryl Brown got about 3 comments. These are the last 3. Talking about Nick Saban. No, he wasn't. He was 2-2 talking about his record against Texas. You forgot that ass kicking Texas gave him when he was coaching at LSU. Also, Texas made Saban retire. Stop denying it. You really need to stop while you're ahead. You are hoping that Texas loses so Bama can make it. Yet Bama can only manage to score 3 points against OU. Just stop it, okay? He 2-2. I don't know if Texas beat LSU when he was there or not. I don't know. I'm not going all the way back to when he was at Texas in the freaking early 2000s. I'm not going back that far. Okay? Because Nick Saban been at Alabama since 2007. And I know you ain't whooped his ass twice there. I don't care what he did at LSU. I'm not an LSU fan. Never been one. But I know for a fact at Alabama, the man is 2-1. 2009 national championship, 2022, and he lost to Texas in 2023. That make 2-1, right? So you can bring up what happened at LSU. I don't care. Somehow it's hard for me to believe the way you fans think to believe Texas beat him when he was at LSU. You ain't give me no year. You ain't give me no score. You ain't give me shit. You just telling me, hey, Texas beat him when he was at LSU. Now, I do remember Texas beating Ed Ogeron when he was at LSU, not Nick Saban. But anyway, it is what it is, man. He goes on to say, man, also Texas made Saban retire. I ain't getting into that. Okay, join the club. Join the club. Join the Georgia fans. Join the daggone who else? Michigan fans. Join them. Okay? We done heard that before. And we all know it's a lie. Especially when it comes to Michigan. You ain't won nothing. Michigan won something. Georgia won something. They got a case. You ain't got shit. But 20 years of being mediocre. That's it. But anyway, where we at? You're hoping Texas loses so that Bama can make it. No matter if Texas get in the playoff, I think they will. But Alabama gonna be there right along with you. I can guarantee you that in 2025. I can guarantee you that. But anyway, what else? What else he said? We can only manage to score 3 points against Oklahoma. Yeah, that is true. Now, I will give you that. We scored 3 points against OU, and it got us an L. It didn't get us nothing. All right? Just like you going to the playoff and got nothing. But your ass whooped. That's what you did. So, us scoring 3 points against Oklahoma, y'all going to the playoffs and getting your ass whooped, we eventually ended up on the couch together. How that make you feel? Y'all did all that work for nothing. Keep it moving. Daryl once again. Daryl talking to King Brian. What, are you drunk like you're lineman? You're lineman at Georgia? What I said made perfectly sense. Georgia ain't done jack shit since 2022, yet you act like they run things. Maybe you can explain why Georgia can't do squat in the playoffs. King Brian, I know you watching this. King Brian, I know you were like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This man say Georgia ain't did nothing since 2022. When Texas ain't did a damn thing since 2005. Georgia won a national championship in 2002. Texas won a national championship in 2005. Make it make sense. You can't make this up, man. Oh, man. Georgia ain't done jack shit since 2002, yet they act like they run things. Again, Texas ain't did shit since 2005. But these Texas fans talk shit like they running things because they done been to the playoff the last 2 years and ain't won a damn thing. You're 0-2 in the playoff. Come on, man. The only 2 times you done went to the playoff, you didn't win it not one time. But you telling another team they can't do shit? Or they ain't did shit? Oh, man. Explain why Georgia can't do squat in the playoff. As I recall, 21 and 22, Georgia went to the playoffs. In both years, they left as the national champions. As I remember, 23 and 24, Texas made the playoffs and left with nothing. So which team can't do squat in the playoffs? Am I going crazy here? Am I going crazy? Oh boy, that's a dumb ass comment. That might be the dumbest comment of the year. Oh my goodness, man. You can't make this up. These are Texas fans. And now, once again, like I say about all fan bases, I know all fan bases don't think like that. But this is fucking absolutely crazy, man. Darryl had another comment. This is the last comment. Well, then start winning national championships and stop losing to teams like Ole Miss. He talking to King Brown again. Georgia fan. King Brown is a Georgia fan. Well, start winning national championships and stop losing to teams like Ole Miss. Also, it would help to have a better non-conference schedule as well. Texas has no problem going on the road in week 1 to play a defending national champion. Meanwhile, teams that talk a lot like Bama and Georgia play teams such as Mercer and Tennessee Chattanooga. Okay, we're going to get to that. Start winning national championships and stop losing to teams like Ole Miss. When y'all going to start winning championships? That's what I want to know. When y'all going to start winning championships? Remember, 20 years. 20 years. Stop losing to teams like Ole Miss. I can tell you what. Ole Miss probably would have beat y'all last year, Texas. Probably would have. So, don't count out Ole Miss. And I'm sure there were several teams that y'all lost to that you shouldn't have lost to. Several. I'm not talking about last year, okay? I'm not talking about last year. But you got some years. Y'all failed to mention 2016, y'all was trash. 2017, 18, 19, trash. 20 and 21, you was trash. Y'all failed to mention that. Come on, man. 23, you wasn't that good. Come on, man. I think 23 and 24 was the first 2 seasons. Y'all have had back-to-back 10-win seasons, probably in 20 years. But you want to bring up, man, shut up. Shut up, man. Lord have mercy, man. And you talk about non-conference play. Alabama and Georgia out here playing Mercer and Tennessee Chattanooga. Look at your resume. 2019, 2021, and 2023, who was on your schedule? Rice. 22 and 24, who was on your schedule? UTSA. But you want to bring up another program's non-conference schedule when you playing Rice 3 out of 4 damn years, and you playing UTSA 2 out of 3 years. You got the nerve to bring up somebody else's non-conference schedule. Man, y'all Texas fans, get the hell out of here. Can't nobody take y'all serious. Until y'all win something, nobody is going to take y'all serious. We gonna continue to call y'all the We Back program, cause y'all say the same shit every year. Just to be end up with the same shit, really. Nothing. I can't imagine being a fan of a program and come out empty-handed every year. But year in and year out, I'm going into the season talking trash to other college football program or other college football fans. Man, I can't believe it. Until y'all get y'all some of these national championships and conference championships, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. You ain't won a damn thing. You're 2 years in the SEC. You ain't won but 4 Big 12 championships. All them years you was in the Big 12, you only won 4. Now that is sad. But y'all want to act like y'all are blue blood. Y'all want to act like y'all been a winning program consistently for 50 years or more. You ain't. You ain't. Just keep that picture of Vince Young in your house. Come on, man. Keep that picture of Vince Young in your house. Because that's all you got to celebrate. That's it. Before then, I don't know when the last time you won a national championship. It's sad. I should have looked that shit up. Texas. Let's see. Let me see what Texas. How many national championships does Texas have? Man, yeah. In football. 4 officially recognized. 63. 60. Y'all went 35 years before you won a national championship. 1970 to 2005. That's 35 years, man. Man, y'all better shut up. So you mean to tell me since 1970 y'all ain't got but 1 national championship? One? Since 1970. That's 55 years. 55 years. Man, let me get out of here. 55 years, 1 national championship. You see how I'm looking, don't you? 55 years, 1 national championship. Nothing else needs to be said.